Hello everyone, Zellerant here, and I seen this morning, and I wanted to try and get this as quick as I can, so I'm actually doing this on my lunch break while at work, but I seen that Robella has a trailer that came out. Now, one big thing on this trailer is I have not seen it on the official sources on that. I don't know if this is a leak or something, but it's kind of on a couple channels as well as a random X post, but it definitely is the first initial trailer that you're going to have for Robella. So you have like that first one is kind of like an introductory, a little bit showcase of her personality with some stuff, as well as, and then it's going to showcase her skills utilized in battle, very quick and easy, like we've seen a lot of the other characters. And it does give us a hint of what she does, but not that much because we got to wait for her kit. But one of the big things I see immediately is that she is not an electric unit like we were originally thought based on her kind of her design, the little bit of electric bolt in her name and the little thing on her horn. But she is going to be the next ice DPS. And so we are going to get that complete ice team. Now, the one thing that kind of sucks with getting, I mean, we want to get the next ice person to kind of complete the whole ice team, but it's not going to be very valuable seeing her kit on making our decisions on pulling on the ice units because we've already gotten all of them on the global side, and we've already had the Suomi rerun. We have the Macchiato rerun going on right now, and it's about to end, so we're not going to get her full kit to really know if you haven't made that decision on Macchiato or not yet, but it'll be good to see what is coming. And you can plan, I guess, around pulling Dush in that as well, because Dush will be rerunning fairly soon as well. And so maybe you're like, oh, she's really, really good. And now you can make at least a decision on whether you want to get Dush to kind of have that full ice team. Because I think a lot of people have gotten Suomi and Macchiato since they were early initial characters to kind of get your account going. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this trailer, and we'll kind of see what we can kind of figure out from what we see in it. But these ones typically don't give enough details to really glean much, other than kind of what her skills are. Now, always fun to see the sensor, and they're using Leva, like they have Leva as the sensors. That just means you're getting quality content that they can't show right this second, but you're going to get to see that all in its glory in the game. And oh, they had another sensor there. Also, you get a little bit about, you can get a little bit up there as well. Nice. Get lots of fan service with this one. Yep, more of it there. I don't know much about her. I don't know what her popularity is within the Girls Frontline universe. So she's just watching a TV, alarm going off. Alright, so we have her basic attack. Nothing special there. Got her AR. I mean, they just have non-stop AR users. Oh, there's the first attack. It's the first skill it looks to be here. Ice. Is it a... It's kind of hard to tell. It looks like it's probably a AoE of some sort attack here. So maybe she's bringing that into the team. And then we have... Okay, so this is another shield type skill. As you can see the barrier around her. I'm wondering how that'll work. I mean, we already have Suomi who puts a really good barrier. So I'm wondering what this actively does for her. Because that's one of the things, like, Macchiato wants to have her own barrier so she can have her doing the... with her attacks there. But Suomi is able to cover it completely. And so it's not as it's valuable that she can do it herself. But with Suomi in the team, I mean, Suomi's shield basically overclasses her own personal shield. So I'm wondering what this actually brings to her, if there's any value on this one. Or maybe that's just, maybe that is a Suomi shield and this is an extra type of buff. But she does shoot. She does shoot them when she utilizes it, so who knows. An infinity, a circle skill. That one, oh, that one looked like it's a... So we have Dush here. And one thing I didn't see here. Yeah, they have letters on them. So it's some kind of... So it's probably like a new buff, debuff system. So something that's not going to be tied to current buffs or debuffs. So these probably are going to be stackable. Yeah, because she just did that on her and put a green W on her with that infinity skill there. And you can see a W on them, a W on her. And that looked like it did something. This must be her ultimate. Because it's triggering on her and him. So I wonder what that does. That looks to be pretty much it. And just a little sneak peek ending there at her there. So that is pretty much all there is there. Not that you can see there, but it does look like she has some kind of buffs and interaction with your own team, as well as some debuffs she places in the characters, and they all interact in some way with the attacks. But looks pretty good. Hopefully she can really bring that ice team back up into the meta, because I know most people on Global, because Xiaomi was first, and then right after that we had Macchiato. I think a majority of people pulled them, especially like that V1 and Macchiato. And so we'll kind of have to see, and then we'll see how Xiaomi's new expansion key works into all that. And with that, we also know that Nemesis's key is coming out as well. And so I'm wondering how that's going to tie into it. I mean, Nemesis wasn't connected to electric either, so it could just be they're just throwing in one of the SRs to kind of bring her up in value. I'd really like to see Nemesis actually be somewhat valuable in the Corrosion team to a certain extent, simply because right now Corrosion team still needs their sustain. I mean, Klukai can carry the team with Mishti and Peridia, so it's not that big a deal. Corrosion's quite fine right now. I'm just waiting to see how that can be expanded on. So we know Nemesis is keys coming out as well. So we have Xiaomi's expansion key, Nemesis's, and now we've seen her kit being Ice. So Ice team is going to be brought up to the top, hopefully, again. Because she is going to be a damage dealer, because if I remember when we looked at it, she is I didn't mention it, but it showed she is going to be a Sentinel. And so that is going to be really good there. And this is where you can kind of see on the branding, a lot of this just gave off the vibes of Electric. You see it here, you see it right here and here, but maybe it's just because it's giving off the vibes of sound, because she has this big microphone, and we'll see how that's all kind of connected with her. But overall, looks pretty good. One thing was, though, I've only seen this on non-official sources, so I don't know where it's coming from on this, and it could be a leak for all we know. I don't know who this account is on X. I just seen it posted on the Discord, but not from any of the official channels. But overall, looking good. I'm gonna expect we're gonna probably see more on this here in the future, but we'll have to see. I don't really know on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like my content, if you could like, comment, subscribe, it really helps. And thanks for watching.